told endlessly that if you vote for one of these candidates, that you're wasting your vote. And my opinion is exactly the opposite, that the real wasted vote is voting for somebody that you only see will do a little less damage to the country and at the same time agree so much on all the other principles.
Terry Campbell from Richard Begary's ThirdPartyWatch.com. On ThirdPartyWatch.com, it's been proposed each of you, each of the candidates. On ThirdPartyWatch.com, it's proposed that the third party and independent candidates have 50 debates in 50 days. And I have it on good authority that the Independent Greens of Virginia will sponsor the first two. Are you willing to commit to some of that or any of it?
I think 50 might be a bit ambitious.
Well, that would have to be obviously be worked out among our staffs and our travel schedules, et cetera. There's a lot to bring together these candidates, but obviously I think all of us, by virtue of the fact that we've decided to be here, have demonstrated that we are willing to go just about anywhere in front of any audience and discuss the salient issues of the day that are not being discussed by the two major parties. In fact, if you really want some substantive discussion as to the things that are really important today, you just almost going to have to talk to the third-party candidates because the two major party candidates are avoiding the subjects altogether.
I think I speak on all of us. We refuse to be marginalized. We are on enough electoral college ballots to theoretically win the election. And as Congressman Paul said, that should entitle us to be on the national debate scene with the other two major party nominees. Nader Gonzalez is coming in on CNN polls at 7% in Pennsylvania, at 8% in New Mexico, 8 to 10% in another poll in Michigan, 6% in Nebraska, 7% in Colorado. That's a third seed. At Wimbledon, if you're a 60th seed, you get a chance at center court, don't you? I think we all are entitled surmounting these.
Question for you. You are on the ballot in Texas running for re-election to Congress this year as a Republican. Doesn't that conflict with your call for voters to vote for third-party candidates?
He wonders whether me running for re-election as a Republican is in conflict with what I'm doing here. I don't think so. Where is it written into our platform or into the Constitution that you can't have a dissenting view and decide not to vote for a particular candidate? I mean, I've been elected 10 times, and I don't have an opponent this time. I may after today have a writing opponent or something, but no, I don't see that as a conflict at all. Like I indicated in my earlier statement, that if the Republicans are unhappy, they ought to look at what I'm doing, because I think what I'm doing is helping them as much as I'm hurting them, because I don't believe I'm hurting them. And besides, they ought to ask the question, why is it that these several million people who are interested in my campaign are mostly under 25? I mean, wouldn't you think that if you were running a program and you thought we would have to build the group and young people love it, wouldn't you think, well, we better ask, what is it in the message? And I think we've just talked about the message. Thank you.
For a number of outlets, but I want to ask a question as the founder of VotePact.org. Many of you have talked about Declaration of Independence, and some people as individuals can do that. But the reality is that many people are tending towards voting for McCain because they don't want Obama, and voting for Obama because they don't want McCain. It's a trap that many people are in. And what we're advocating at VotePact.org is that people who know each other, husbands and wives, neighbors, brothers and sisters, coworkers, debate partners, team up as in pairs and siphon off votes in pairs from the two major parties and both vote for the third party of their choice. They can vote for the same third party or independent candidate, or they can vote for two different ones. They don't even have to decide at this point who they want to vote for. They just a McCain-leading person and an Obama-leading person to both, by joining together, voting fearlessly for a third party of their choice. Thank you. I'd like the reaction of each of the candidates to that proposal. Thank you.
I think any construct that encourages people to vote their values is an appropriate one. However, what has not been mentioned this morning and has rarely been mentioned throughout this presidential election season is the issue of election integrity. And unfortunately, what we have are problems that have been compounded